Yo, this is Top Flight.
Mouthful of food. We doing live reactions today. He just be grubbing all day and not sharing with none of y'all.
Hey, when we do the mornings, I can't. I gotta get my breakfast in.
If y'all seen him, he's like 110 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, right.
So he's got to eat. He's got to stay strong for y'all because he loves y'all, and we take care of y'all.
And just because you clean swept a family plate the other night.
Bomb.
Oh God.
But yeah, we back at it like a bad habit. Let's hit it. What we got today?
We starting with the Sleep Token Dangerous. Shout out to all the Sleep Token fans. Like a lot of them came through, especially on the members too. Like a lot of Sleep Token members came through.
We're gonna start uploading some behind the scenes stuff this weekend. I promise y'all some things, so we're gonna upload it all. Start getting stuff up for y'all and some raps and some different little, dancing possibly. Just to show y'all we more than just reactors, but we're reacting for y'all because this is dope. This is dope. This is inspiring my music career. Again, yeah. I feel like rapping again.
That's real. That's real talk. A lot of these dudes, especially the ones we're on the journey with, from the Sleep Tokens to the Wrens and the Prodigies and all that
Harry
stuff.
Mack
like
got some,
Harry Mack, like all of it makes you like it inspires you to do other things and go at different. I guess you can kind of say different styles and different ideas with what the songs are about, and even different cadences and different things where you can play with other sides of styles of music and go like, hey, we might want to like switch genres mid like Sleep Token, you know what I'm saying, and try something like that. Like it really makes it so when you hear artists like this, it makes it so you get out of your box and your comfort zone of being like, I'm making the same thing that people already liked or didn't like or whatever like that. You start being like, I'm willing to take those chances, which is dope, especially listening to a group like Sleep Token. So
let's go.
Let's get this in. Sleep Token Dangerous.
I want to get a backdrop like that. You know what I mean? Just something dope. CGI style.
I wish I could have known that the look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back out of my mind across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? That desire and tainted place. It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way. You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. But I thought I could resist you.
I love it when he
Just cannot but insist to blur the lines just one last time. So when's the last time you tasted blood? Or what would it take to stem the flame? And I am caught in time, like clockwork beneath the permafrost. I'm gonna lose my mind. Back to
One thing I was thinking about, they need to teach like kids when they learn music, they need to teach like the switch ups.
Yeah.
Because I think that gives people a better chance of even being like musically inclined and even being skilled just in general. Like you'd have a better chance of even just being skilled enough to create great music.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people I always see, it's like either someone teaches rock or they teach, you know what I'm saying, like classical and stuff like that. And then you're like forced from a child into going into one, you know, and it's a lot of musicians can play like because my mom, she's a master's degree in music and she plays the piano, and inside that she can play the piano for everything, so she knows how to play the piano in every style. But because when you teach classes, they make you teach specific styles, you know what I'm saying, that they relate to. Like they'll go like, oh, you can only teach like classical piano, or you can teach this. I think they need to teach more people that expansion of how they like record. Like this should be kind of studied, the switches, because I feel that would make more artists more effective.
They do it in a lot of old rock and roll and some songs where they, you know, they have the guitar solos. Like they switch it. It's not as this is a unique transition style that I haven't heard a whole lot, where it's like you completely almost switch genres, but it sounds seamlessly stitched together. But I think in rock they do it a lot. Rap is very much like it's a super dope beat, but it doesn't change very much, and it's like that's why they have to be so quick of songs. I think if they had longer songs and you had more change ups and more dynamic, it would give you more space to breathe.
But I'm even saying learning those other genres, because even in like rock and stuff like that, they are sheltered from like the other. Like if you even ask like a rock star, like a rock independent rock band, go play a rap show, they'll act weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then it's like one of those things, like if people were more, I guess you can kind of say, cultured in multiple styles. I guess because me and you are in a different space, because even when we like made music, like we've done shows that are like all rock, shows that are all rap, and like we didn't have a choice because we were just like, yo, we just want to perform, you know what I'm saying? So then you end up you start learning everything and hearing everything, so then you almost make like a gumbo pot with it. They're like the pinnacle of this, of like actually even expressing it better than everybody else. But I think that's how it should be taught. Like it almost should be studied, like learning in that format of being like cutting those barriers, because I think it would make each artist a better artist in general. But let's go ahead and finish this up.
They didn't do the heavy metal, and I wonder what he means by dance forever. Is it like, you know, like live on after you die? Like what is sometimes those metaphors you never know, like, because you know, every time I ask a question about them and I go read the comments, they get mad at us when we don't know something. Like when we watch a show and we're like, this is amazing, like y'all don't know that they selling out stuff. Like you got to understand, we older. So they weren't around when we were listening to Tupac or, you know, Guns N' Roses or something, you know what I mean? No matter what genre. So they're new to us, and this is our first time discovering this. And we are fans now.
But also, we're looking at it from a different angle. Like we're looking at a lot of this.
Completely different.
Yeah, we're not looking at it from the angle of just coming in here and being like consumers of music. We're coming in here from an angle of like what we seen in the industry and how things work. So when people sell out stuff, like it sucks to say this, but when people start selling out, it has ties to it versus you just sell out. Like I seen someone say something like, man, they're just popping like that. And there is no such thing in America as that. Like there is no just popping like that.
There's machines, there's teams.
There's machines and teams that intentionally make it the way a lot of things go. And you get into places because you can be dope that you get into a place, but it still adds to a machine at some point. Like we've noticed even looking at this, which is crazy, which one day I'm going to drop this to some people doing these reactions. Some of these artists say that they're independent. And on the back end of this reaction, which people will probably get mad at this because if they find out we're talking about this, if you do a reaction to someone's music, what happens is it sends a copyright to their people. Now, they can choose to open it up and clear it, so this makes it monetizable for our people who are doing reactions or whatever like that. Or not. And so sometimes you're just doing it and you're getting views, and we're of course doing it because we're trying to build this page so we can platform independent music for artists that are in our app. So that's what we're doing it for. And we're fans of music. Yeah. So that's why we're doing it, because we want other artists. So we're looking at artists that may not have gotten a platform that and then we're also looking at artists that we've never learned, so we want to see some of that. And then we're also looking at older artists and being like, we missed that time, so we want to check it out with their fans too. But inside this, when groups do this, when they do this, sometimes they will cut off people's like monetization or even like from people seeing it. And like inside that, you can see who cuts it off. And so the person who owns the copyright of the music can be a big label, and then the person will be selling that they're independent. The people we've stayed with have been more independent, of course, independent, like the Sleep Tokens, the Wrens. They're actually independent to a certain circumstance other than probably like distribution deals. Yeah. So then inside this, but then there's artists that have said in America, there's artists that have said, yo, he's fully independent and he's just grinding and he's just killing it. And they're doing like all these stadiums, and then I'll do like one of their songs, and then like UMG will hit us. And UMG is the biggest thing in the United States. Like, so UMG is the biggest of all umbrellas of music. And like, if UMG hits and says they own the copyrights to that music, then that means that artist does not own the copyrights to that music.
Yeah, and they have no control. So it's not on the artist. If like, we like to get mad at artists, but sometimes it's the label that'd be doing weird stuff.
And so when that happens, that's why we dig in deep, because we're like looking at things like, yo, why does this work like that to us? Because we want to see more. We already enjoy the music, but then for me to stay down the journey, I need to understand like what all is working, because that's what interests us as artists ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
We're like scientists to the machine and breaking it down, because we've seen a lot of hip hop artists, and I'm not going to name names, but they'll be like, I'm independent, I made it this way, and you know they're not independent because we've been in rooms where they're like, okay, let's do this, this, and this, and let's have them pretend they're independent until they get so big they can't fake it anymore. And it's because we love the grassroots style stuff, and
that's why we like, but that's why we like Sleep Token, because we haven't seen it, and it's like mind-boggling because we haven't seen anything wrong with it, and it's like, yo, this is crazy dope that they're getting this level of exposure, and it's like, these dudes are just dope, you know what I'm saying? And they're like breaking barriers with it. So then that's what intrigues us. Versus, so when we ask questions consistently, it's because we see those things that intrigue us, and we go like, yo, like, let's stay down this journey, because some of the lyrics you say, you start seeing like why dudes write songs the way they do and everything like that, and you're tying it all together. So that's why we ask the questions we ask.
We're not for the labels. The labels, whatever. Yeah. I'm not against them. I understand. We are artists.
100% for the artists.
Everything we do is for artists, by 100%. Artists, but we're for artists. So thank y'all for your support. So yeah, when y'all do support us and get the memberships too, it does help. But we're still going to release the stuff for y'all. And we're going to do stuff even if we can't copyright whatever, because it's not that. But, you know, it helps. So thank y'all for those who do. And thank y'all for those who just listen, because everything helps. Appreciate y'all.